Hello there. I noticed that you have been struggling a bit with your English. Would you like some tips on how to improve it?
Yes, please. I appreciate your help. How can I improve my English?
Great. First and foremost, practice every day. Decide how much time per week you want to spend studying and stick to it. The key is to be realistic about your time and not overwork yourself. For example, 30 minutes to an hour per day can be enough.
Okay, that sounds doable. But how much can I improve in just 30 minutes per day?
You would be surprised. Consistency is key. And don't forget to practice all four core skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. They all help you improve in different ways.
Okay, I'll make sure to practice all of them. But what if I'm not a morning person? Should I still try to study then?
No, not necessarily. Know yourself and your preferences. Everyone has a different routine and way of learning. If you're not a morning person, don't force yourself to study then. You can study in the evening when you feel more awake and alert.
That makes sense. What other tips do you have for me?
Another tip is to make use of your commute time. You can listen to a podcast or even speak to yourself and ask and answer questions. There's always a way to practice your English if you want to do it.
That's a great idea. I never thought of that. But what if I don't understand something in the podcast?
Don't worry about it too much. Just keep listening and try to pick up as much as you can. You can also pause and rewind to listen to a specific part again. And if you still don't understand, you can always look up the words or phrases later.
Okay, I'll try that out. But what about grammar? Should I focus on that too?
Definitely. Grammar is important, but don't get too caught up in it. You can learn grammar through practice and exposure to the language. Try to read or listen to things that interest you and pay attention to the grammar structures used.
That's a good point. But how can I remember all the new words and phrases I learn?
One way is to use them in real life situations as soon as possible. Don't just take note of the word and leave it there. Try to use it in a sentence or conversation and make it a part of your life. For example, if you learned the word bet, use it in your daily conversations. I bet it's going to rain today.
I see what you mean. But what if I don't have anyone to practice speaking with?
There are many ways to practice speaking even if you don't have a conversation partner. You can speak to yourself, record yourself speaking, or even join an online language exchange program. The important thing is to practice speaking as much as possible.
Okay, I'll try that out. But what if I get bored or lose motivation?
Keep in mind your long-term goals. Give yourself a specific goal to work towards, like taking a test or traveling to another country. You'll find that you work harder when you have something important to work towards.
That's a great idea. I'll make sure to set some goals for myself. Thank you so much for all these tips.
You're welcome. Remember to be patient with yourself and don't give up. Learning a new language is a process, but with consistent practice and dedication, you'll see improvement over time. Good luck.